Hey, how is everybody doing today? I know I've been MIA and I have been getting some hate mail that I haven't been on in forever, so I decided I was going to take the time today and do a couple videos. So here we go. The first one here that we have is Aurora, and I feel like Aurora's been up for a little while now. We've sold a couple and they just kind of been sitting there. So I'm trying to figure out what is it about Aurora that people aren't going for. So I kind of want some commentary here, because to me, Aurora is beautiful. And so I'm sitting there going, why is nobody buying Aurora? But I know that sometimes all it takes is people trying it on and different people trying it on and different pictures, different lighting. And then for whatever magic reason, boom, they start selling again. So I'm gonna do a little review here on Aurora. Aurora is one of my Euro illusion wigs. And if I haven't said this 100 times yet, I'm gonna say it 101 times. These are my current favorite. The Euro illusion wig is amazing. They are my traditional illusion top, but they have a double lace top, which means it's stronger, but it also means it also looks more realistic. So I'm gonna show you that here in a minute. But this Aurora is probably like a medium density. It's not super thick. I'd say between like 130 and 140. I'm gonna describe Aurora as a warm blonde. She's definitely got golden hues in there. But she's not golden. I'd say she's like a nice mid-range golden. So you've got some neutrals and some goldens mixed in there. She's got a tiny bit of root, but nothing too dark, because I know a lot of people like the darker roots and some people don't want roots. So I try to keep a fresh variety. This one has long layers. She's cut really nicely. This is actually a small, and I'm a 21 inch and this fits me like a glove. So I'm gonna say this is gonna go 21 to 21 and a half inches. Okay, so we've got the impeccable lace front here, and the lace top, guys, just sits so flat. Like there's nothing that fits flatter than these lace tops. And I've worn silk for years, and I am like, my motto is embrace the lace, and I'm gonna hold to that because the lace on these is just amazing, and it's so lightweight. They're so realistic. Look at that color, it's beautiful. Aurora is like a total bombshell. So let's get some commentary why Aurora is still sitting. Does she need a deeper root, or is it just kind of like a fluke type thing? We've got longer, we've got shorter, we've got all different lengths. I think we have like 4 or 5 Auroras up. Okay, so here is the lace top, the double lace top. Here is the hairline, which is really great, but I'm gonna show you here in a minute how to make it even greater. Small cap on this one. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Aurora. You are European hair, size small, 20 to 21 inches. The European hair on these is baby soft. It is that fine texture, so it's not that thicker texture of Brazilian. It's just, fine texture is a lot of hair, but it's just a different kind of movement. It's a finer diameter for the cuticle, but there's still a lot of hair. This one will dry slightly wavy. Here you can see the double lace top. I also put a silicone strip on the part because I just think it looks even more realistic. We've got a really comfortable cap, some clips, which you can take in or out, and bra straps. But this one is, I'm gonna say, extra small to a small, because I'm an extra small. So this is a 21 to 21 and a half inch circumference. Let me tuck my hair back up in there. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little pointer today, and I am going to show you how to cut baby hair. Is that exciting? I think I've done a couple videos on this before, but everything gets lost in the feeds and people don't refer back to YouTube, so I thought, let's do it again. So this one does not have a lot of baby hairs, but I'm gonna cut some on it. Baby hairs are gonna be a personal preference to everybody. Some people are gonna love baby hairs, some people aren't. So on all of my pieces, I try to have a little bit of baby hair. Recently, the HairMama we have a drop-down box option that is gonna give you, like say you see a piece, like say you love Aurora, but you're like, I really wish Aurora had like a darker root. So you can do the drop-down menu when you check out, and you can add a root on, and we will put a root on for you. You just send us a picture. So we will add the root on. It will give you like cut lace as an option, and I believe there's cut extra baby hair in there as well. So let me show you guys real fast the easiest way to do this so you're not super terrified, because I remember the first time, every time you do something the first time, it is terrifying. First time you cut the lace, first time you cut baby hairs, everything's terrifying. But it's not as difficult as a lot of people think. Now, if you're just the type of person that's like, I do not want to mess with it, that's what I'm here for. You can buy it with more baby hairs cut. So you're gonna part it where you want to part it. You're gonna put a clip back, and you're gonna look at this hairline right here, which it already has a good hairline, but it just needs a little bit more baby hair and possibly even a little bit of plucking. That can be a different video that I can show you guys how to do. I don't like to over pluck the pieces just because I like to give people the option themselves if they want more or less, because again, it's personal preference and everybody has different preferences when it comes to that, okay? It's not a standard one size fits all. So that's why I think the HairMama is so great, is that you can customize pieces and not have to have like the standard wig and try to like do it yourself. Just let us do it for you. Okay, so I'm pulling out the front here. I like to just pull out just a tiny bit, okay? Because again, keep in mind that it's always best to start with less, because you can always add more, but if you start with more, you can't add back what you took off. So I like a wispy baby hair. Some people are gonna like a thicker baby hair. I feel like this right here is gonna give you like an in-between. So you're gonna go all around the hairline and just pull out a tiny, tiny bit. You can go all the way over here too if you want. It's hot in here. It is hot in Texas today, guys. I'm like over the summer already. Okay, there we go. Let's start with this. So you can see how I'm doing that there. Make sure you have a good amount right here in the front. Again, not too thick, not too thin. If you want to, you can even like kind of weave in there and separate even more so you don't have as many. Just create what you want going on there. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I am getting blind. I can't barely see. Yikes. Okay, so once you get established how much hair you want, you're gonna leave it like that. You're gonna grab some scissors. They don't have to be cutting scissors. You can use regular scissors, or some people like to use, you know, those razors that you use to like shave your mustache and stuff and your eyebrows. Some people like to use that. I just use my scissors. But again, you can use a razor, personal preference. Okay, so when you're cutting the baby hairs, the general rule is that you kind of want them to start a little shorter here, and then you want them to come a little longer by your eyes. You don't want them all to be like this, because then you're gonna look like Lloyd on Dumb and Dumber. So, which by the way, I cut my kid's hair like that one time. It was very unfortunate. Okay, so you're gonna start, and you're gonna want that to be an angle like this, okay? If you want shorter baby hairs, start shorter. If you want them longer, start longer. I personally like them longer, and I'm gonna keep them longer for this piece just because I think the general consensus is that they like them longer. But if you like them shorter, you can add that to your drop down and we can create that for you. Okay, so, and this is, bear with me because this is hard to do backwards, but I'm gonna do that here. Okay, set. You're gonna start and you're gonna cut this way. And I like to slide cut. Don't hold it too tight, because if you hold it too tight, it's actually gonna spring up shorter. So I'm gonna start right here, and I'm just gonna kind of slide that down, okay? Oh, and poke myself in the eyeball. Okay, and I'm laughing at me. Okay, the other side, same thing. This is easier to do it this way than backwards in the mirror. There you go, slide. You can kind of hear that slide cutting a little bit. It always sounds terrible, but slide cutting looks the most natural to me. And just a little bit at a time, so you can see if you're liking the direction that it's going, and you can take it up more. Okay, so see, we've got baby hairs right here and right here. Let me take a look now. Get my comb back out because I'm having a hard time seeing. And I feel like over here we missed some. I don't know what happened over here. Did I not grab as many over here? There's no telling. Okay. Yeah, let's cut a little bit more right here. So see, do you see how that's working right there? I think that's like the perfect amount of baby hair in my opinion. Because you don't, if you get too much, then you're like actually working with bangs, right? Okay. And I like to go all the way. So see, over here, we forgot to get the side pieces. So I'm gonna grab a few here and I'm just gonna blend that in because you want them to kind of just go from short to long. So then that way, if you're like wearing your hair up, you can pull down some baby hairs and it looks like nice little wispies. Okay, so that's good right there. I do have some hairspray. Hang on a second. No, let's disappear. Okay, let's take the clip down. I also think I said okay like 100 times. Oh, I don't even watch my videos anymore because I don't even care. You guys are used to seeing me act a fool in all these, so I pretty much do and say the same things. I did notice that I lick my lips a lot, so I try really hard not to do that on video anymore. Okay, so I just sprayed a little bit of hairspray. You can take like a little bit of pomade or BioSilk or something and put those baby hairs down. But you see how that just gives it like a little bit more texture up front there? Maybe some of you guys are sitting there going, no, I don't see any difference, Tony. It's there, I promise. So if you want to wear your hair up, like say we're going to go for like a little top knot here. Okay, pretend that's a like cute top knot and not an ugly top knot. All right. And the best way to get those baby hairs to come out is you can kind of take your fingers and rub along the hairline like this and pull them out, okay? Just pull them out. You can take a blow dryer and kind of blow on that, but just pull them out because they're there, but they get, you know, meshed back in the hair. That's why I said some people like to have more baby hair and some people don't want any at all. So there's the baby hair. So then that way, if you have your hair up, see what I'm talking about there? Let me see if I can get better light. Can you see? It just makes it look more realistic. And then also too, if you're gonna wear your hair up in a pony, you can pull some more of that down and cut more of them. And then that helps give it a more realistic hairline as well. Cool tip for the day? I think so. I think that's a good one. I think a lot of people wanna know how to cut baby hair. All right, so again, this is Aurora. Aurora is up on the site right now. We actually have a couple different Auroras, and I'm gonna put the shorter one on here right after this so you guys can see the difference in the shorter and the longer. So this is the 20 to 21 inch. And I'm gonna head and get the bob so you can look at the lob. Be right back. Okay, I've got another fun Aurora for you here. And I think I need to take better pictures of her, honestly, because she's another beauty that is sitting there and has not been sold. And I think you guys just need to see it on and fall in love with it because it's a great piece. I think this one is 14 inches. So she is the shortest Aurora that we have. Same top, same Euro Illusion as the last one I sold or showed, but this one is the blunt lob, which is really in right now that I love with that kind of like not curl, like that loose kind of bent wave and blunt ends. I just really like this one. It's not like super heavy, it's lightweight. You've got the, you know, the great front, the great cap. And so I'm just kind of tacking this into the Auroras that I just showed. So we'll make one big giant Aurora video. And again, she is the golden, slightly golden. She's got the medium blonde root. It's not super dark, it's like a medium blonde root. And it's got a little bit of low light in there and then that soft kind of golden balayage. Super cute, this one. I feel like these lobs look good on everybody. Cute. Aurora lob, I think there's one left. Again, if you see something online that you like, but you want something changed on it, there's a drop-down menu now when you check out, and you can select if you want it cut, bangs, whatever, rooted. You can pick on there and let us know, and we can change it up for you. Super cute, this one. This is Aurora. Bye.